Hi there. In this video, I will show you how to add more than just someone's first name and email address when you manually add them to your Kit account. In the Kit Facebook group, someone asked, how can I include someone's last name and some custom field information if I add them manually? Because it seems not possible. And I answered it in the group, and I thought it would be a great topic for a video here on YouTube as well. So I'll show you how it works. So generally, when you go to grow and then subscribers, you would click add subscriber here and just add one subscriber like this. And you can indeed only submit their first name and their email address. So there's no way to include last name or any other information. Here you can add a tag. I recommend turning this one off, or you'll end up with a whole bunch of these date and timestamps that are not very useful. And if you want to include any other tags, you can simply toggle this one on and select tags from here. But for now, I don't need that, so I'm simply clicking finish. So now we have the one person. And in order to capture more data, basically what we're going to do is create a form that has these custom fields included. And basically you're filling out the form as if you are the subscriber, but it's you filling out the form. So I'll show that in a second. And then I'll also finish with two important remarks when you're using that setup. So first we need to create the custom fields that we need to add to that form. And you can do that by clicking on any person's record in your account. And you'll see their email address and first name at the top, and then any other custom fields that you may have created already. And if you want to add a new one, you simply click add field and type, for example, last name, click save, and then any other custom field information that you want to capture, you type the field name and click save. Then we need to go and create the form. So we go to grow and then landing pages and forms. And here you click create new, you choose form, inline, and then I like to choose a declare one as it's very clean and straightforward. And we don't need to style this form to look pretty because it's only us that's going to see it. And so we simply name this one adding new subscribers, or let's say manually adding new subscribers. And currently it's only asking for their email address. So we click the plus here and choose their first name as a custom field. We click plus. Now we choose last name, and then we can do any, example custom fields that I created here for this video. And we click save and publish at the top right. And then we can click embed, go to share. And this is the link that you want to store somewhere safe and easily accessible, so that anytime that you want to add someone to your account, you can simply copy, use that link, open the link, and submit the person's data, right? So basically you are sort of pretending to be the subscriber and you fill out their details here. And then that information gets captured inside your Kit account, right? So no one's going to see this, it's just going to be you. Now, two things to keep in mind here. If you are using a double opt-in option here in the settings, so you'll see that by checking here under incentive, and if this box is checked, it means that as soon as this form is being sent out, the subscriber, so the person whose email address you are submitting in the form, will get this email first, and they need to click this button that they actually want to be on your list. Now, if you don't want that, and you of course have proper permission to add them to your list, you can uncheck that box and saving it like this. And of course, hit save and publish again on the top right. So then they'll be immediately added as an active subscriber on your email list. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you have a visual automation that starts with any form, people coming in through this form will also be added into that automation. Generally, people have visual automations that start with a specific form. So for example, if someone signs up for a specific freebie, they go into an automation to get that freebie delivered. But sometimes people have automations where they have any form as a starting point. And just keep in mind that if you have that, then people coming in through this form will also be added into that automation. That's not necessarily a bad thing, depending on what's going on in that automation, but it's just something to be aware of when you set this up. So I hope this is helpful. If you need more help with your Kit account, feel free to reach out. I'll put the information in the description of the video. I'm a Kit approved expert, and I've been on Kit's migration team for years, helping people migrate off other platforms onto Kit. So I know it pretty well. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help. Bye.